Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Properties of Parallelograms, problem type 2. Remember what a parallelogram is. A parallelogram is a quadrilateral, that means a four-sided polygon, with two pairs of parallel sides. In here, we have the criteria, the conditions for a quadrilateral to be a parallelogram. So, you should have that table at hand. Now, in the sentence, they warn you that you should not rely on how the figure is drawn, because they look like a parallelogram, but not necessarily. You should just rely on the marks. That's how we're going to know if they are parallelograms or not. Now, let's look at the first one. We have that this angle and this angle measure is the same, and also this angle measure and this angle measure is the same. Does that makes it a parallelogram? Let's look at our table. No, we don't have that option. It's similar to this one, but it is not, because we don't have opposite angles to be congruent. So this is not a parallelogram. Why not? Because it can be this way. It can be this way, for example. These two angles are congruent and these two angles are congruent, and this is not a parallelogram because this side and this side are not parallels. Okay, let's look at the other one. We have that this bisection of the diagonal are the same, and also these two guys over here bisecting the diagonal are the same. Does that makes it a parallelogram? Let's look at our table. Yes, it is. It is a parallelogram. Okay, so let's go back and choose the option that is a parallelogram. What about the third one? We have that this side is the same length as this side, and this other side is the same length as this side. What do you think? Is it a parallelogram or not? Let's look at our table. If those were opposite sides, it would be a parallelogram, but not necessarily. So it is not necessarily a parallelogram. What could go wrong in here? For example, this side and this side have the same length, and this side and this side have the same length. So it is not a parallelogram. Okay. Now the third one, the fourth one, the last one says that, okay, we have a diagonal and this angle measure and this angle measure are the same. Also this angle and this angle are the same. So, does that make it a parallelogram? Yes, it is. So that's it. Let me press check and thank you. Correct.